and welcome to another episode of Comics. This is Luis.
This is Esteban.
This is Ash.
And we are Comics. Woo!
We are Venom, son.
We are Venom. Speaking of Venom, you heard about the whole writers getting tapped to start writing for the new Venom movie?
I did.
Yeah.
Do you think they would do the whole Venom, anti-Venom, the whole shebang?
I don't think so. I think it might be like a more of a Spider-Man spin-off. I think they'll probably end up launching it after the first Spider-Man.
Is it Sony?
Yes, it is Sony. Sony is doing
But
it.
does he start off as a bad guy, or are we already in his anti-bad guy, anti-good guy phase?
Well, I think it's probably going to be one of those where it's like at the very end. I can see it being like at the very end of Spider-Man, and then it kind of shows the symbiote and then leeching onto Eddie Brock. You know,
Off of the new reboot that they're gonna do?
Yes, the one with Tom Holland. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you really think they'll go? They're not going to show him being the made into Spider-Man, right? We've done that so many times.
That what they're saying is that this Spider-Man's not going to have an origin story. It's just going to pick up with him being Spider-Man.
Okay,
that's what it's going to be.
Similar to like Batman vs Superman is what they're doing.
Exactly.
But-
Exactly.
They call that a soft reboot.
Well, I mean, they're still going to have that. We even saw in the trailer, they're going to have that scene where the parents die, so we're still going to see it.
Yes, they're going to have
It's
that.
probably just gonna be like a little flashback. Maybe
But
he's
Jeffrey
gonna
D.
wake
Morgan's going to save that shit, so it's going to be awesome.
Oh, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And you know who's playing the mom, right?
Yeah.
The what's her name?
It's all Walking
Maggie.
Dead status.
Yeah,
It's
man,
all
Maggie.
Walking Dead.
That's going to be awesome.
Negan and Maggie hooking up and making Bruce.
Yeah, essentially. That's what they do.
That's actually
That's essentially what they end up doing, making a
See,
Bruce
but
movie.
Venom has been in pre-production for
a long time.
Yeah, I mean, so was the Sinister Six movie, which just got canned or whatever. But
Just murdered.
yeah, but I don't know. I'd be very hopeful for them to do it. Maybe after Deadpool they'll listen to the fans more.
Yeah,
and be like, you know what, like, because the fans wanted a Deadpool movie and they're like, oh, he's not that big. Like, no, like we all want to see Deadpool.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of thing with Venom. Like,
Yeah, but that's
everyone
what I'm saying.
loves Venom.
Venom does crazy shit that's made him a bad guy.
Right.
But it'd be cool if he was a good guy, except for when he's with against Peter Parker.
See, because that's kind of how it was. Like, he was an unstable ally.
Right.
Like, he hated Peter Parker so much, but then, like, when some evil shit was going down, he'd be like, oh, god damn it, I have to team up with Peter.
Yeah.
Not gonna like it.
But it's gotta happen.
And so then they both team up, like, to fight Carnage, for example, or, whatever. So, I enjoyed that, because it's always, like, a rocky alliance.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool if they did something like that where he's like front and center, and then Spider-Man makes like appearances.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that they would probably end up doing it that way, but I just really hope just because because Deadpool was a successful rated R movie, I just hope that they're like, oh well, it worked for him, or it worked for fucking 21st Century Fox. Let's make every superhero movie a rated R movie.
Yeah, every movie doesn't need to be rated R.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the wise thing to do. I mean, yeah, Wolverine, obviously, it's fucking Wolverine, blood, gore, the occasional fuck you or...
I'm imagining a rated R Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's Morphin time, motherfuckers!
Yeah, see that. But on...
Motherfucking pterodactyl! I don't know why I picked pterodactyl. I was thinking Tyrannosaurus.
Luis is getting over a hangover. This is the reason for this.
Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. It's okay.
God damn it. Well, real quickly, let's just run through the items that we are going to touch on today, and then we'll start touching.
Do you think it'll be Topher Grayson?
No. God, I hope
Grace.
not. Grace.
Yeah.
You know his actual full name is Christopher?
Christopher.
Christopher. Yeah.
That's
That's his name. His name's Christopher Grayson. Or Grace, or whatever.
Yeah, we keep saying Grayson because of Dick.
Dick.
All right, well,
You're all about that
before we get it... Once again, a hangover. Okay, well, how did you... Before we get into that, because I don't want to run over Venom, how did you guys feel about... Spider-Man 3 was hated by a lot of people.
Right.
You were going to say horrible, which was right.
I liked the Sandman story.
Mm-hmm.
I believed that he should have been Venom because of the comic book. He looks more like Brock Lesnar. Because that's how he looks like Brock Lesnar.
Eddie Brock?
Yeah,
Eddie Brock.
No, but I'm saying the...
Gotcha.
The flat top, white guy, big. Just the body-wise, he looked more like it.
Yeah.
And with that Venom being the same size, it was just the weirdest thing ever. because it's bad when fucking Tobey Maguire is bigger than you and you're playing the bigger villain.
Yeah.
And then that whole when he didn't reference "we are" like.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
hated that.
And then when he's crawling on the wall to him, it was just his voice. It wasn't the like how we imagine it.
Oh yeah, like in the cartoon, in the animated. Yeah, I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
It was Eric Foreman from that 70s show.
could this work?
Yeah.
I think it could work with the right actor. You know,
And the right script.
And the right script.
Yeah.
And I think that's always key behind any movie, the right script. If the script is right, the actor just has to know what they're in for, and there it is.
Yeah. I mean, a perfect example, I know we spoke briefly on it last week, was Affleck on Daredevil, which I know is guilty pleasure for the both of you, but still, like, it was written so bad that even a top tier actor like Ben Affleck, and it was hated, and Affleck got so much shit for it, but it wasn't really the dude's fault.
It wasn't really.
He's like, "You want me to fight on a teeter-totter? Are you sure?"
Yeah.
Well, sooner or later, we're gonna run out of big name actors.
Oh, of course.
Which are gonna have to if comic book movies are what's happening, and a lot of thespians don't like comic book movies, we're gonna run out of actors.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to rely on no names actors.
Yeah. But again,
which I'm okay with.
Yeah, I agree. I'm okay with that. I never heard of Charlie Cox until Daredevil.
Yeah, me either.
You know? So I mean, I'm okay with that.
You heard of a lot of other Cox though, but just not Charlie.
I'm down with that cop.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Singular.
Whoops.
Slip of the tongue.
Anyway, go on with what are we doing?
So what we're gonna cover today is there's some news on a new Sandman movie that's been out.
Did you see that Joseph Gordon-Levitt? I keep calling him Levinfoot.
Why? He's
I
not
don't know.
Indian.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be, but I don't
Joseph
think he
Gordon
is.
Lightfoot.
Yeah,
Yes.
he already left the movie. He already left the fucking... Unless it's a rumor, but I saw a thing where he already left the movie.
Alright, well that fucks with what I have, because I had that he was supposed to star and direct it.
Yeah. Well.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for shitting on our parade, Ash.
You couldn't wait until after we announced it as breaking news.
Roll it all on, and then at the end go, all of that was horseshit?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, well, we'll still talk about that.
Yeah.
Young Justice possibly getting picked up for another season. Ghostbusters trailer.
Young Justice!
I'm so excited.
It's cartoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm. Is it on Netflix, you said?
It is on Netflix.
Potentially, maybe.
It may be.
Is it only on Netflix?
Well, right now, I think the first two seasons are on Netflix, right?
First two? Yeah, first two seasons are on Netflix. It was...
but was it like on Cartoon Network?
It was on Cartoon Network,
okay.
yeah. Then there's some information on the Power Rangers movie coming out, some Force Awakens news, and some Batman vs. Superman. So jumping right into the Sandman. So we confirmed. Fuck. Yeah, looks like Joseph Gordon-Levitt or whatever.
Levitt-foot, huh?
Yeah, he bolted.
Yeah.
So much for that.
I feel the same way as remember when they had a legit actor for the Crow reboot, and then all of a sudden it turned into a no-name, and then everybody lost interest.
Yeah, exactly.
When it was the guy from Dracula 2000, everybody was like, cool.
Oh, what was his name? Luke Evans? Yeah, I think it might be Luke Evans.
Yeah, everybody was really
down with it.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it ended up, they changed the name to a no-name, and I was like, damn. Only not because it can't be great, but because it could be back to the other 3 Crows.
Oh God! I think the only one, the first one was really good. The first one was amazing. The second one was so cool.
Yeah, the second one was. The second one was good. I liked it, but it was a lot of stuff that throw it in just to make it different than the first one.
Okay.
And then 3 was and then 4 they were just
beating a dead horse at that point. Yeah, it was called Wicked Prayer, and it had
Call to John Now.
Yes, Edward Furlong.
Yeah, and they're flying towards each other in a desert.
Like legit flying?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
They're flying like Dracula, flying towards each other, and it's David Boreanaz being. Remember when? Did you ever see Angel?
No, but I know.
There was Angel when he was just Death Dealer, and then there was Angel when he was good, and then there was Angel when he went back to being bad, but he had a heart. So he's snarky, but bad, and it was just that's how he played the devil. And it was so bad.
Well, I saw the first one. I saw the second one. I saw part of the third one, but I didn't see the fourth one only because Tara Reid was in it.
You know what's cool is that
that's a good reason.
Yeah.
Fucking Dennis Hopper was the devil, which was cool.
Oh really?
But
okay.
Still, it was bad. Anyway, Venom. No,
Sandman, huh?
Do you think he didn't do it because he already did a comic book movie?
No.
No.
The reason why he did it was because there was a disagreement between him and the studio. Yep.
Well, I mean, at least he has the...
You seemed really excited about it, and then now we just shit in your fucking cereal. Bong.
Kevin Smith. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, according to what I saw, it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt has ditched his Sandman project at New Line due to a disagreement with the studio.
See, what's cool about that though is that usually comic book movies, the studio does really run everything on it. Like even that's why J.J. Abrams didn't want to sign for a second Star Wars film, is because it was just overlooking their shoulder. And so as a director, he wants to be able to show his creative talents. Let me tell the story how I would like it to be told.
Right.
But yet, you've got somebody behind your shoulder saying, you can do whatever you want as long as it falls right here. And these things have to happen for everything else we have in store. And that's actually why Jon Favreau, it's very well known that why he stepped away from the Iron Man project.
Oh, after he stepped away from Iron Man 2?
Yeah, like during Iron Man 2, like once it released, he's like, it was hell. I hated it. Like it was, the studio was telling me how to direct it. Like the first one, he was able to do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Of course.
So great.
That's what I was gonna ask you is, doesn't that suck?
Yeah.
When the studio just hands you money because they think it's gonna fail, or it'll make them a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
It's just a comic book movie. Fucking, they throw you the money, you make a great film, and on the second one, which they didn't even fucking know it was gonna work in the first place, they're gonna come on the second one and tell you how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And then it sucks, and then the studio blames the director. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Just give them the money again and go the fuck away.
See, well, and I can see, financially speaking, where they're coming from, especially because it's like, okay, you started this with Iron Man 1, but you caused a revolution of all these movies are all green lit because of the success of this. And then they want to have Avengers, so they start writing scripts for Avengers, like, okay, this shit needs to happen. But they didn't give them a lot of playroom. They're like, these things need to happen. This cameo, this character notice, this,
Right.
And so it got so much to the point where it wasn't fun for him, and that's why he bailed.
Well, that's the same reason why Sam Raimi why Spider-Man 3 was such a shitty Spider-Man, because the studio wanted Venom. Yeah. They told Sam Raimi, you will have Venom in this movie. Because he wasn't supposed to have Venom or Sandman. He wanted Mysterio as his third villain in the trilogy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wanted Mysterio to be the villain.
You know what? And that actually makes an interesting kind of sense. So do you think that the third Spider-Man was a big fuck you to everyone? Like, he kind of like took it personally, like, you're telling me what to do with the movie,
so I'm going to ruin it?
Fine. Yeah. You want Venom?
It's possible.
Here's Venom.
Yeah.
You want Dark Spider-Man? I'll give you Emo Spider-Man. He's dark, like, and then...
It's only because he was wearing black clothes.
Do you think, though, that he would ruin his... Not legacy, because, But, I mean, do you think he would do that to himself?
I don't think so. I think because us nerds are so easily to disregard the third one and still praise him for the first two. So I don't think I think that's the way he would see it. He's like, yeah, this movie's going to be fucked up, but... You know what? I got two other ones. Plus, I got Army of Darkness. Plus, I got Evil Dead 2. Plus, I got Evil Dead.
I feel like if you're... Understandably, the studio, but you have to be you have to know about comic books to say anything. I know you're giving them money, but, like, you can't say fucking, let's make Channing Tatum Gambit because he brings in a lot of money. You have to be like... You know what I mean? Like, you should look at it and go, yeah, no, not him. They're going to give him an accent that's going to go horrible. But you know what I mean? Like, fucking, not him, but Heath Ledger would knock it out of the park. because he could do he loves acting.
Yeah.
He could do voice. He could do accents and fucking everything, but he would never do it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to give it to an actor that, one, would respect the project, and two, fucking
Understands, like, knows what's on the line, like,
Right.
and can understand the character.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel you, man.
like, okay, they're gonna fucking do 23 Jump Street or whatever the fuck it is.
24 or 22, 23.
23 jumps, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gonna mesh with MIB, and it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think they're
I
running out
heard
of
about
ideas,
that.
man.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, that's an actual thing. That 23 Jump Street is supposed to mesh with Men in Black. Why? I don't fucking know.
I'm actually kind of curious to see, because, you know,
Okay, curious to see.
I'm kind of curious to see that kind of crossover since we've seen these comic book crossovers. So to see, like, a real life-ish crossover, like, okay.
It'll probably be them too, dealing with aliens, because they're probably not going to get Will Smith and Tommy Jones again. So they'll probably do a cameo just to be like, like they did with Starsky and Hutch. Hey, we're the old guys, and then they leave, and
Give
then
me a paycheck. Yeah.
Exactly, and then but
They did that with 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, with Johnny Depp.
but that was
and,
fucking great.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was great.
amazing.
That whole last scene, and then he gets shot in the neck, and everything. Like, we think Johnny Depp is just the fucking,
He's the bee's knees.
massive shit. He would never do anything like this.
Yeah.
And then he does it. And then he does that Trump thing that we thought he'd never work with anybody that's not. Have you seen the Trump thing?
Mm-mm.
What Trump thing?
He did, on Funny or Die, he did a Donald Trump skit.
Really?
Yeah. It's like 50 minutes long.
Didn't see it.
50?
50. It's like a movie. And it's by Funny or Die, so but again, I won't let anybody but Scorsese direct me.
Yeah.
But he's the coolest motherfucker.
That's
He's
cool.
beginning to be that old guy.
He's
that's
starting
like,
to become.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, well that's cool. Well, I mean, going back to your Gambit thing, Fox pulled the plug on Gambit.
They did.
Why are you so shocked?
How long have you had this hangover?
So,
Yeah,
Gambit's not happening.
Gambit is not happening.
You said indefinitely, right?
Yeah, they said indefinitely. Gambit is not happening indefinitely, says Fox. So now I'm thinking
I'd rather have it
that.
done by Marvel anyway.
What's that?
I'd rather have it done by Marvel anyway.
I don't think Marvel's going to do it though.
They wouldn't be able to pick
They
up.
can't.
It's an X-Men.
It's an X-Men.
I see.
It's an X-Men thing, and Marvel can't use the term mutant
Yeah.
or mutants.
That's
So-
owned by.
It's owned by Fox.
Oh, that sucks though.
Yeah. So
Because I mean, I was curious to see what happens, like how Channing Tatum will be take the role.
He would do a lot of Magic Mike stuff, but throws cards. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Making rain cards.
Kevin Nash would be in it as Super Shredder.
Super Shredder.
It'd be
What?
great.
The super spreader.
No,
Super
no,
Shredder?
that's the fucking porn version of it.
The Gambit.
Anywho, so yeah, no, I mean, I really wasn't looking for it. Gambit is one of my favorite. I mean, I love Deadpool, but it was never like my favorite. And the movie, I'm not gonna change my shit just because the movie did well.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was all about fucking Batman. It was The Crow, then Batman, then fucking Gambit. But obviously, with The Crow being what it is, and
Well, what they're saying is that they pulled the date. They pulled the release date. So meaning it could still happen, but they pulled
it
the
was
release date.
due in October. There's no way they would have even had it done by then.
Yeah. So they pulled the release date. So which means that that could open up to it was an October 7th release date. So they're
Without us seeing any trailer or anything, there's no way that because they already started filming. That's why I thought it was weird that they couldn't have pulled the plug indefinitely.
Yeah. So then,
'Cause
which
they
means
filmed so much already.
Yeah, so it says Gambit is pulled for 2016 release schedule. Fox dates 2 mystery Marvel movies now.
Yeah, I saw that.
So which means that possibly Deadpool 2 be one of them. But I don't think right away. You know what I mean? Especially around that time.
Yeah.
So
I kind of feel like they gotta let this shit happen. Let everything kind of thaw out because they're gonna do Black Panther. They're gonna do do what you have planned and stop. Make those great.
Yeah.
Before you spread yourself so thin and give him this horrible script. Give him this horrible script. Keep Avengers fucking The Godfather Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, I didn't say 3, fuck 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But everything else, make Godfather 3. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Make your plan great till 2019.
Yeah.
See if the audience even is still
cares about comic book movies. Yeah, I hear you.
And we spoke about this before that it's right now. This year is very crucial to the future of comic book movies.
I agree.
So, Phase 1 happened, which was our first. Well, not our first, but a
Phase
rated
1
R movie.
DC or Phase 1?
No, just
Phase 1
in
Marvel.
general. Just in general.
Phase
1 if we were gonna see if a rated R movie can be successful, we learned that it could. So that already changed things, just as we predicted. I think with our first episode.
Again, though, it has to be the script and have it make sense.
True.
It can't be fucking Punisher Warzone.
No.
Ever.
Yeah. So that proved to us that proved to the audience that rated R movies can happen. So when it makes sense, like you said, as long as that, Wolverine does make sense.
Yeah.
And there are other darker, grittier characters. Spawn movie. Let's bring back Spawn.
Spawn would be amazing. I think maybe even that Sandman movie that Joseph Gordon-Levitt dropped out of. I think that would have been an amazing rated R movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, not everything has to be rated R, and that's what it all goes back to. Not everything has to be rated R. So, I mean, if this comes... I mean, whatever the disagreement was between the studio... obviously, someone else can do it. Granted, it's going to be the same thing if New Line... Because this is all being run by New Line Studios. So, if New Line wants to go ahead and continue with it, they're going to find someone else that's going to do it.
Yeah.
Granted, we're not going to see the Joseph Gordon-Levitt Sandman, just like...
You want to say 11 foot now, don't you?
I did.
Go on.
Just like we didn't see the Edgar Wright Ant-Man, but yet we still saw Ant-Man, or a version of Ant-Man.
Yeah. And what we got coming up next...
Ant-Man and the Wasp is supposed to be coming out later on.
Yeah.
Did you see the schedule?
Yeah, next year.
Is it pretty crazy? And it's funny that a lot of things aren't due till 2019, and you're like, dude, some of these people, you don't know nervous. If they're gonna be alive.
You think it's gonna be Overload? Is that what you guys are thinking?
Not Overload. I'm worried. They signed The Rock to play Black Adam.
Without even signing...
There's no script, there's no movie.
Yeah.
They're more worried about the money of the person they're bringing. Filling up the seats.
And what sucks is that, Rock, he's excited for the role.
Yeah.
When he got the role, he posted it, with a picture of Black Adam, and he tweeted it out with, a quote.
I think for them, it means stability, you know what I mean? Well, I'm going to be in that movie. At least that's going to be a trilogy, so I'm hooked up for, you know what I mean?
True. I'm just worried because, The
Rock
I know this sounds stupid. No, he's not.
Not anymore.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Don't go by Scorpion King.
Yeah. That's not his fault.
That's not really his fault. No,
what
but
do you think about... Sorry.
No,
what do you think if he doesn't talk ever, Keanu being Gambit?
I'm down.
I'm down with that.
If he doesn't talk. If he doesn't have his horrible accent from Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I say, driver, get the fuck off my bus. Going back to the bus driver. Go on.
Just constantly just beating the shit
We're
out.
making punch looks... What? I can't even talk. Anyway.
No, but yeah, going back to what you were saying as far as the calendar, we got Deadpool, which obviously was in February. We got Batman vs. Superman, which is this month, and then there's nothing in April. No, at least comic book movies in April. We've got Civil War in May. Then we've got X-Men also in May. Then we jump into June, which is going to be Ninja Turtles. Then we got Suicide Squad. Easy with the Ninja Turtles. Easy, because I'm still not sold on it.
Did you really like Ninja Turtles? This version of the Ninja Turtles?
No.
Absolutely fucking not.
Why are you doing cartwheels?
Because they I think that they realize what they did wrong.
Really?
And they're trying to fix it?
I think they did fix it.
Okay.
Because they're going more comic book-esque versus we're gonna reinvent Ninja Turtles, and then everyone gave it so much shit, and they did so much pre-production editing and karate chops, pre-production editing prior to the movie's release, and it just kind of came out as horseshit. And so I think now it's you know what? You guys want,
horseshit?
I think through the studios, that's how they see it. They're like, you want this regurgitated comic book shit? Here's regurgitated comic book shit. And it is fan service, but me being a Ninja Turtle fan, I'm excited. You're throwing in Krang, you're throwing in Shredder, and we get to see Shredder.
Actually see Shredder.
Right, but this is the Venom situation.
Yeah.
Are you giving us Venom? Are you giving us Krang because
we
story
want
calls
Krang?
for Krang,
Or because we want
yeah.
Krang?
I think that's what it was.
Because you're giving us
the
Casey
first one.
Jones, you're giving us Krang,
You're giving us
fucking
Bebop or Rocksteady.
I think that's what the situation. Right, what you said is like, oh, you want Venom? Here's Venom.
Yeah.
I think that's what they
It's
did.
just like, you want
with-
Venom? You want some Venom?
He's opening his
Wow.
mouth. Why would you open your
Why?
mouth?
That was the money shot. No, we're not playing that.
No,
All right.
not right now.
Not right now.
Insecure hetero is just turned off right
I
now.
know, right? Oh, I can't listen to this shit anymore. Oh.
I got a Woody, I gotta turn this off.
Oh, what does that make me? Oh.
Confused boner ever.
Weathermen suck.
It's like in the first Ninja Turtle movie, it was a white dude that was casted as Shredder, but they didn't call him Shredder. It was just some white guy. And so
yeah.
I think because
He's a known actor.
Oh no, yeah, he's a known actor, but it was a white dude, and I think that's what a lot of people, similar to the whole Iron Fist thing,
Right.
where people got crazy. Oh, why didn't you cast an Asian?
That's what I think.
I think that's because of that. That's where they said, fine, we're not gonna make him Shredder after they've already finished filming, and that's where you have like a shadow, like a silhouette of someone in the background, making it seem as if it's someone else.
Yeah.
Would you shit your pants if Corey Feldman did Donatello again?
Oh my god, that would be
Because you already
shit.
have fucking Johnny Knoxville as Leonardo.
Mm.
But again, in this generation,
Acapella.
you have one guy,
No.
one known guy,
Yeah.
and then other actor names. You know, like maybe they're voice actors or they're whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously, if it was, even the cast of Jackass, you know what I mean? Like fucking
Known people.
Bam is fucking Raphael. Like, I'm just saying, it's all you're doing is the vocals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If fucking Johnny Knoxville can do it, but I'm saying in essence, fucking if Channing Tatum was fucking Michelangelo, no, fuck that guy. You know what you need? Fucking Sean Penn when he was fucking Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, that would be fucking dope as the
Or
voiceover
even
for
Keanu.
Michelangelo.
Whoa. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Nah, but Keanu wouldn't do something like that because he's kind of over the Bill and
He's
Ted.
trying
thing.
to get away
Yeah, he's
from
getting
that,
away
yeah.
from that.
how can you get away from it when they're going to do Bill and Ted 3?
And he's going to be a part of Bill and Ted 3?
He's in Bill and Ted. They're in talks to do it. Like, they actually had meetings with the studio to do it.
Oh, wow.
And there's scripts being written.
Wow. Interesting.
I didn't know there was a comic book line of Bill and Ted. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a cartoon too. It's horrible. But I'm saying, if you made the voices, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
If they use those voices, I think it'd be more fan service, but it still would bring a lot more people.
I
into it.
agree. Yeah, no, I'd be stoked. for
Even
that.
Corey Feldman, just for the fan service,
Yeah.
doing that will give him work.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
that's
He
true.
gets out of his mom's yard. It's just gonna be great.
Wait.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
What were you gonna ask me? Because I'm gonna remember mine. Because I've been wanting to ask this question.
One of the Coreys passed away, didn't they?
Him.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Go on, continue.
Death by stereo.
Yeah.
Anywho.
It's probably what happened to him.
No, it's what we all thought.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bottle.
Do you think things were better as a kid? Meaning, we accepted a lot more, our imagination made it greater, because with wrestling, it was all about Hogan, and nobody accepted this. But when you were a kid, it was all about Steve Austin, and none of the fuck John Cena, whatever. Right now, it's all about John Cena, and the next generation is whatever. I feel like that, like, our Ninja Turtles was kind of horrible.
The cartoon?
No,
Or the movie?
the movie.
I-
Premise-wise,
I disagree.
I disagree.
okay, that's what I'm saying. Do we love it because we were kids? Or was it a good story? The fucking claymation was horrible.
Claim me.
When the little
Oh,
fucking
you're talking
rat
about...
doing fucking kung fu. Are you serious with me right now?
Oh, that.
Chopping off the ear and then leaving a rat alone? Are you serious? Nobody? April 2.
Why would I question the
April
rat?
2 was hotter, but horrible actress.
You have us at a loss for words, sir.
I know. Like,
I mean,
is there a question there? Like,
what I'm saying is,
you're saying, is it nostalgic that we like
fucking
it, or was
somebody
it a good
loves
movie?
Adam West way more than they love Keaton.
Well, obviously.
But they're fucking 73 right now. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is
Well,
it better?
yeah. I mean, it goes with the times, man. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously something's going to be way better
Like-
for us than what it is now.
For me, it's Keaton. But is it Keaton because
It's
it's
you
when I
grew
grow
up with keeping,
or is it's Christian Bale? Like, I love Christian Bale, but I'm always gonna have that, place in my heart for
Keaton is your Batman.
I'm even willing to do. I've never even gotten to Batman Beyond, but if Keaton would do Bruce at that age, I would fucking be sitting in the theater
that
right
would
now
be sick.
waiting for it. Sir, I will watch What's Eating Gilbert Grape 2. Just let me stay here for fucking Batman Beyond. That's how I would be waiting.
Now, back on your first question, because you've asked us 3.
The question's 3. I do. That's how I do it.
The first question
I'm a troll under a bridge.
The first question, as far as whether or not Ninja Turtles had a good story, I think it did.
The first one you're talking about. We're still on the premise.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
You know what's crazy though is it involved drugs because of that kid Danny.
Yeah.
He had a Sid Vicious shirt on, but I mean, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, and it was a dark.
2 is horrible.
Yes. Well, I liked it as a kid.
I loved it as a kid.
That one.
I loved it as a kid.
I'll agree with you.
Toka and Razor, it's all. Like it's dope, but
nums,
right? Fucking go ninja. That's iPod right now.
Yeah. And so that one, I absolutely agree with you that is for us being kids. But if I was to show somebody the first Ninja Turtles, it's like it has an awesome story. It's about it's essentially a dysfunctional family. You know, you got the raging brother Raphael. That's always kind of like
you, Ash,
breaking.
Nah, I'm not a rager.
Not anymore.
I'm more like Mikey.
Uncomfortable laughter.
I know, right?
I'll be Ralph just because I know I'm Mikey and I don't want to fight for Mikey like a kid. But I'm Mikey. Okay, I have the dunce.
And
anyway,
but I don't know. I think it was a great story, and we'll see how the new Ninja Turtles does.
The Weatherman is Mikey.
The Weather
Richard is Ralph.
Oh, the Weatherman is Ralph.
Raphael.
Ralph.
I call him Ralph. I don't know
about you guys, but I call him Ralph.
I go by the Japanese version. It's Ralph. Anyway.
Duh.
Yeah. Okay. So you like the I'll eat my words and say Turtles was okay.
First one.
I love. Don't get me wrong. I bought the fucking thing. Like I have the VHS version. I have the DVD version, and I have the Blu-ray version, just because I'm a dork, and I love that movie. And I got it at the same time as that goddamn other movie where April kills Shredder.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, the CGI one?
No, man, the most recent Ninja Turtle ones. You realize that April killed Shredder, right?
Oh, I guess.
How long has your hangover been?
Oh, no.
Stop talking to me, guys!
He's still alive, guys.
Is he though? Is he really?
Yeah, I've seen him in the trailer for the second one.
No, but it could be some other dude pretending that it was.
What if it's like Batman? We are Batman. Every time a Shredder dies, another person becomes Shredder. Or fucking.
You were gonna say Suge Knight. I know you.
No, not Wall. I'm the next Suge Knight going by my weight. Awkward silence. Anyway, or Ra's al Ghul. When Ra's al Ghul dies, another person becomes Ra's.
Okay, well, I mean...
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean...
And then we get Kevin Nash back as Super Shredder. And he crushes a bridge on himself because he's a moron.
Kevin Nash.
But that video game where he fought Super Shredder...
Yeah.
Oh, that game is so dope.
Shit.
My toes!
Turtles in Time?
Hell yeah, I love that game.
Okay.
You motherfuckers better be nerding out with us, right?
See, and then whenever I always got excited when I saw the arcade.
Yeah.
Except what always pissed me off is the double screen. Like, the screen on the right was always faded. And the screen on the left.
Maybe it was you. Maybe you were faded.
Maybe.
Might have been.
Maybe. Well, yeah.
Alright, so do you think we like things more because we grew up with it? And
Absolutely.
We have nostalgia? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I think that's what they're playing on, too.
Well, not only that.
Nostalgia.
Hated Ninja Turtles, but way before it came out.
That's true.
And then they're going to be aliens. And then we hated life because that's not their story.
Because they're aliens.
Right?
Yeah.
Do we hate Transformers because...
fuck that, man.
I mean, robotic balls are in play, but still.
See, I was down with the first Transformers, though. Like, I was.
The first one, yes. The first one was
really happy, and then I saw the second one, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I stuck with it. It wasn't until... And I saw the third, and that's when everyone started to hate on it. And I was like, it's not horrible. But then I saw Age of Extinction. And the idea that it broke records, like, it did so well, it boggled me. I literally fell asleep in the movie theater.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
You didn't want... I wanted the storyline of Starscream. Do you remember when he finally became the leader, and then, he was leader, and then he figured out he needed to be led?
Yeah.
Did you ever remember that?
Yeah.
Like, he was leader... He wasn't even a leader for very long, but he needed that hate for the leader.
Yeah.
Like
in order for him to function.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Like when he had nothing to fucking hate once he was the leader. He was... Anyway, go on.
No, you're right.
It
makes me hate things.
That's why I hate life.
Bus driver.
You know, I'm just saying, do we like things better as a kid? Like right now we're nerding out and we like when people do it right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean
just because we like it doesn't mean that it's ultimately the right thing to do.
Yeah, because I mean, there's still new things that we're getting introduced to that we can get really enthusiastic for. Mm-hmm. Like maybe things that we didn't grow up with. Tell me one person that says they grew up with Deadpool. I'll call that person a liar.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it wasn't until we'll even say recently. Like we knew who Deadpool was.
Of
no
course.
one really picked up Deadpool comics.
That's true.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, Deadpool. He's that one dude that breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah.
And then we hear a movie coming out, and then more comics start to come out for us. I want to hear about this. Want to find out more about this Deadpool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my Facebook blows up with Deadpool shit, and that's out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then when that movie was announced, so many people. My favorite comic book hero finally getting a movie. Like,
yeah.
really.
Let's pump the brakes, fucker.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
It was great. Did you see the fucking the Jurassic Park meme? This guy liked Deadpool before, and
yeah. Nobody cares. That's the best thing, you know.
And so Deadpool, for being one, like we were introduced to this comic book world and of this comic book character and enjoyed it.
Okay.
And X-Men, we all grew up with it. Spider-Man, we all grew up with it. You know, but then there's these other films that are coming out that they're essentially introducing, like Doctor Strange. Don't really know too much about him. I'm open to watching it.
Still wish it would have been Johnny Depp though.
Really?
For
Doctor Strange?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I am sold on Benedict Cumberbatch.
No
joke, man.
I forgot it was him, and he's a great actor. But I
saw the picture, like the
man.
Right. I'm just saying.
But I even still,
like, I literally need to change my pants now because of that. I have to.
I understand.
You do?
I've been there.
Yeah.
Not in your pants. I mean, I've been.
Well,
I've been in that situation.
Well, I'm just saying,
gay friendly today.
We really are. It might be the bourbon talking, but who the fuck cares?
Oh, my hangover.
Oh, your hangover. Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, like and same thing with Ant-Man. I didn't know anything about him. I saw the movie and I was like,
fucking amazing.
You know what though? In the Avengers Justice League Cha-Cha-Cha, the two I have, they make Ant-Man to be a dick.
Yeah.
You seen him?
Yeah, the cartoon ones?
Yeah. He fucking swats at Wasp and like fucking, you're like, wow.
Well, in the comic book, he used to beat her in the comic book. Like, that was like a reoccurring thing. That he was abusive to her in the comic book.
Right, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, god damn.
Which it's interesting then. That's probably why they decided to go with the second generation Ant-Man.
Oh, instead of using Hank Pym, yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, fucking Michael Douglas would hit his wife.
Oh, I guarantee you Michael Douglas smacks the shit out of his wife every once in a while.
Dude, it's fucking... What's her name? Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof.
Well,
Catherine Zeta-Oof.
That's your new last name? To play off of the nostalgia bandwagon that we've got going on right now, Ghostbusters trailer.
That's why I brought it up.
Did you? Is that why?
I mean, that's why I brought up the reboot thing.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Because it seems to be like another soft reboot, because they're saying 30 years after the
events. But are they saying that for the people that have seen the first two Ghostbusters?
I don't know. Because they make it seem like, like in the commercial, like we just saw an apparition, and they're so like astonished by it. But it's like, if this truly is 30 years after,
and then New York is aware of it.
Yeah, then everything has already been documented, and for them to have to create the proton packs, and you're the best engineer we've got, and then she's making like a different trap. I was down with the
that shit was dope.
The dual shooter.
Yeah, where they opened up from the pack in the back. That was dope.
Yeah, but that technology seemed to have existed.
Already.
Somebody already tagged the No Ghost logo on the wall.
Yeah,
like. So I'm confused. I'm like, is this in the same
generation?
Yeah.
Well, you noticed that they took a shot of the old firehouse. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they did the 30 years ago, and then it's the shot of New York. Four scientists saved New York City, and then they showed the actual shot of the fucking of the firehouse. How hilarious would it be if they're trying to figure out? Because if you watch the trailer again. Towards the very end, the Ecto-1 comes out of this shitty garage. Okay, and it's called the Ecto-1. Mm-hmm. Okay, just like it was in the original one. How hilarious would it be as if they're trying to go to a fire, or they're trying to find a place to work, and they go to that firehouse, and a whole bunch of firemen is like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Like, we work here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how hilarious would that should be?
And then what? They have a bat cave or something?
Yeah, and then they have to find their own. They have to find their own thing. Like, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you watch it again, the Ghostbuster logo is not there anymore. Everybody's looking at the firehouse. They're like, "That's the firehouse. That's the firehouse from the first two." But there is no logo. There is no Ghostbuster logo. So I think they're just saying, yes, 30 years ago, scientists. The New York City was saved by 4 scientists. Which. It's kind of like, I don't know, man.
Wouldn't it have been better
Uh-huh.
if in this world there was still those Ghostbusters, but this was like the California chapter, or this was like the whatever Seattle chapter, whatever it was.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But they still live. It's. I almost feel like
if it became
what
a
was the good thing
corporation?
about the first one? Well, there were 4 dudes. One of them was really funny. We'll make it 4 girls. Okay, well they had the Ghostbusters. What do you want? Okay, we'll put in Thor. Like, it just seems like...
I can actually see that shit happening in a meeting.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're going to go in and come to order. We're going to go ahead and talk about this new Ghostbusters that we want to go ahead and launch. All right, what do we got? We got 4 scientists, and we're going to make it 4 girls. Yeah, just like you were saying. Yeah, exactly.
I thought it would have been better, or I think it would be better, what if the Ghostbusters... What was her name in the movie?
Which one?
I know it's Ann Cook or something, but was Ghostbusters, what do you want? What's her name?
Janine.
What if Janine had, like, say, left or whatever... or quit, retired, whatever, but told her daughter of everything that she went through, and they started Ghostbusters.
That'd be cool.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
you want a subtle passing of the torch.
right. Instead of just, hey guys, new Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to have cameos anyway, but...
I assume that's what's happening, though, because, I mean, especially the way that they're trying to link it. They're making it known that it's within the same... universe.
They couldn't stop a ghost. They go to the old Ghostbusters to get fucking something. That would be fucking dope. He said that's
we don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
But that would be dope. I mean, rest in peace, Egon. But still, like fucking.
Or like if they were to dust off like an old proton pack and they enhance it or something.
Yeah,
that would actually be pretty dope.
Yeah,
because if you actually look at it, the design is actually fairly similar.
Yeah.
Fairly similar.
But then she's got like one of them. I think she had like a proton pack like brass knuckles. She like punched out.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
One
dope.
of the ghosts. The other one has like the dual shooters or whatever.
Okay. Who's the? I mean, for it to have brass knucks and all that? Kristen Wiig, I can't see. Being
no, it's probably gonna be what's her name? I forget her name. She's on
McCarthy?
SNL. No, not McCarthy. The other chick.
Right?
No, not
the new
not
Egon, the blonde Egon chick.
Not,
See, and that's what's weird too. It's 4 girls, one of them's black. There's 4 guys, one of them's black.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
it's just
recreating the formula.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're recreating the formula. Yes, they are. But I mean, apparently, I'm getting news. I'm hearing that the original receptionist is supposed to be in Janine is supposed to be in Ghostbusters in this new one. She's supposed to be in it, which I think is going to be pretty fucking awesome. If I mean. You could be right. Fucking, what if it's fucking Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah. You know what sucks?
That's his mom. If fucking Janine is his mom. Right?
Fucking Janine is his mom.
Well, easy, you fucking idiot.
Anyway, but
you like it? You want to fuck Janine? Is that why? Is that what is going on?
I think we all did.
Did we?
Anyway, Janine?
Did we though?
And Annie Potts? No, is it Annie Potts?
Ghostbusters. What do you want?
She's fucking in fucking Pretty in Pink. She's a fucking chick. No.
She is. That's right. She is.
Yes.
Way over your head. Oh,
he's like
no.
21. He's like 21.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude.
No, he doesn't know.
Dude, you have
he was born in the 90s.
Yeah, that's right.
Born in the 90s.
Born in the 2000s?
Dude.
That's the only explanation. Oh, he's born in the 80s.
Oh.
We have 2 puppies in the house.
I was born in the very late 80s. 87, thank you very much.
Dude, like no joke, it's fucking John Hughes, man. No?
Okay, that's okay.
Pretty in Pink.
We'll have a John Hughes night.
Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club.
I know Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Weird Science.
I know Weird Science.
Okay, so not Pretty in Pink?
No.
It sounds like a girl movie, but
it's really not.
It sounds like a girl movie.
It's not though. Like Ducky's the shit in that movie. Like no joke. After watching, I'm like, I'm fucking Ducky.
I
shit
One
you
of my
not.
friends put up, "Go Ducky, you're always in the friend zone, but you're still cool," or whatever, right? And I put, you know what? I was like, I'm a Ducky, and she was like something, and I was like, you have to understand. In the end, Ducky gets fucking Christy Swanson. Fucking
hell
Buffy.
yeah.
Ducky fucking wins.
Yeah.
He didn't get the girl because he was the friend zone guy, but he got fucking somebody way better than her. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Come on, man. Christy Swanson.
I'm sorry, dude.
No. Have you ever seen fucking Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah.
Do you remember the girl that comes up to him? He's like, have you seen my car? And she's like, no, I saw the back of it. No, I'm talking about the whole car.
Yeah.
Well, that shit.
That's Christy
And
Swanson.
Fucking guys jerking off and... No, alright.
Dude, Christy Swanson, man.
You never seen the OG Buffy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the OG Buffy. Why you
OG
putting
Buffy.
pussies,
Wow. Christy Swanson.
like, you're like,
OG Buffy is fucking not Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah. No, not the show. The
that's
actual.
The
fucking
TV
Christy
show.
Swanson.
And you know, did you know that what's his name? Paul Rubin was in it? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, when he gets stabbed, he's like, dude, you have to watch it.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, guys.
It's like we're geeking out on shit that came out before we were fucking born.
Exactly.
All right, so
Dude.
I have a
Not
homework
you.
assignment.
Yeah.
I have a homework assignment.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. Okay, give Pretty in Pink a chance. Like, no joke. Give
Watch
it a chance.
even with a girl.
Yeah. Give it a chance. Like, no joke.
Okay.
Give it a chance.
Just take
Because-
yourself an excuse to watch it.
Yeah, just,
Done.
wanna watch Pretty in Pink? Oh my god, you wanna watch the movie?
This is a good movie.
Wait, that's my voice or her voice?
Hey,
Whoa.
You
I just
better-
want to know what picture.
give
we're
and
painting.
take, son.
Ah. Well,
Damn.
Like
Just
like custard.
That.
So I'm excited for the
Just like that.
Well, I don't think we've talked about two things that we've been.
So
I'm just saying. Well, who cares? It's our podcast. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
I know,
You know,
because if it was
who
some
cares?
other guy's podcast,
It would be
probably-
fucking
really
comedy
fucking oh my God.
all day long.
Just press record and
and then just
like,
fucking
yeah,
comedy
funny.
throughout the entire goddamn thing.
It'd
I
be
know,
like
it's
Kevin Hart.
So
Yeah,
edgy.
no shit, right?
No, see, Kevin Hart is lucky people
Oh
like
my
that
God.
don't record
Oh my
their own
God.
Yeah, I know. Shit. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ. You know.
podcast. First image of the new Power Rangers movie is out.
I actually didn't see it. How does it look?
I saw them.
You
sitting
saw
together.
them?
I saw,
Did you see them?
I saw them like they were all sitting like for a meeting that they just got out of and said, "Hey, let's take a picture."
They're like, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of. It was just like a teenage, like all the.
Was it like Teenage Angst
Is it
or
gonna
what?
be? Is it gonna be gritty like our internet movie?
Nah, no way.
Oh, dude, you
That was
guys saw that,
good.
right?
That was good.
Dude, like no joke, like I was sold on that.
Power / Rangers.
Yes, man.
Fan filled.
Jason Franco? No.
No, it was
No,
James Van Der
it was
Beek.
James Vanderbeek.
No,
he
no,
was
it's
the
Red
Red
Ranger.
Ranger.
Right, but he's going for the last person. Isn't it the Green Ranger? The OG?
No, it's not the OG.
No, because he actually he didn't
talked
like
shit,
it.
yeah.
He
Oh,
talked
right.
shit about it because he's just like,
Oh, it's
no,
for the
that's not.
kids,
It was
yeah.
supposed to be for kids, and it was supposed to be this and that. Bro, you're all fucking tatted in a UFC fighter. Back the fuck
Yeah.
up, man.
Yeah.
No joke. Back up.
No, he's super like religious now. The OG Green Ranger. He's so like for
Really?
the
I
kids.
didn't get that
and-
from him.
Yeah.
Do you think Conor McGregor's going to win today?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I really think he is. I really think
I
he
have a
is.
question.
Sagittarius.
Do you think he's taking my Gemini shit?
Yeah, I am.
I didn't want to say that at work all the time. I have a question for you, Gemini.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I actually did that on a call at work, and then
Figured.
like the dude was just like, anyways, I was just like, oh.
Some people go for it. Some people are like, "Fuck, get away from me."
I'm gonna start
Hey,
doing that now that I'm at a help desk.
You should try doing
Yeah.
it. Quick question, Sagittarius.
Do you think CM Punk's avoiding the ring because he knows, or the square? No, the fucking
Octagon?
The
because
square.
because he's gonna suck.
No,
Pretty
I don't believe
thank
so.
you.
I don't
Can you
believe
hear
so.
us? Yeah, anybody can hear us.
Yes, you can.
Sorry.
My neighbor's fucking hating this. He's fucking assholes.
That motherfucker is pretty pink. Just throws the DVD at you and runs away.
You're a bitch.
I got 3 of these bitches.
VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray, motherfucker.
Laserdisc.
Blu-ray's just hanging in there. Do you think CM Punk's just avoiding it? It's just
I don't
weird.
know,
'Cause he's
man.
talking a lot of shit, and then I remember not his prelim, but one of his practices.
Yeah.
They took a video of it or something, and he kind of sucked, and it got all over the internet, and
I don't
he
know,
just
man.
got real, whatever. Because you go so far as to shake the guy's hand of the opponent you're going to be
Yeah.
facing, and then you go into back surgery. Like, it's taken so long for this to happen. It's like the...
No, man, but this is a constant thing that I'm starting to notice is a fucking trend. Like, no joke. I'm starting to notice it's a fucking trend. With McGregor was supposed to fight Aldo the first time last year in summer. He got hurt. Then he had to fight fucking Chad Mendes. He fucked up Chad Mendes. A lot of people are saying, oh, they ended the fight early, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that, dude. If you rewatch it, McGregor fucking hooks him clean with that fucking shot, dude. Knocks out Chad Mendes. Granted, it was like 3 seconds left in the round. Yeah, I should have let the round finish. But when you see him get hit, Chad Mendes just fucking drops, dude. So, I mean, are you really going to let... Is the referee... Yes, granted, there's 3 seconds left. But are you going to really let, McGregor do even more damage in 3 seconds?
In 3 seconds, yeah.
You know? So it's either going to be that... or something. And then now McGregor was supposed to fight Dos Anjos. He was supposed to fight him tonight, and he broke his foot. And a lot of people were talking shit like, "Oh, it's fucking the Aldo thing all over again." But he tweeted a picture of his foot.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, man. It looked like he had fucking elephantitis. That's how bad he broke his foot, dude. And now he's
Was Aldo fighting in that meantime, though?
Huh?
Was he fighting? Like, I'm about to fight you and I hurt my leg. Like, what... Was he... I hurt my leg sparring?
It was sparring. Okay, yeah. Well, Aldo, actually, they said he fractured a rib during sparring. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, you spar, Luis. I mean, so when you spar, are you going 100% when you spar? I mean, it's sparring. So to me, I'm thinking, like, you're going maybe 50%?
You're going 50%, but let's all be real. We still want to win. Well, like, if you and I are sparring, I know, like, you would take it that much easier on me because you're fucking 7 feet and I'm 4'9". But I mean, I think I would think once you hit me hard enough, you would be like, okay, then like maybe jabs, maybe.
That depends. Like
but
normal.
You know that if you hit me hard, then it escalates.
Well, obviously.
Normal sparring, yes, it's pretty much like 50%. But when you're training for a fight, it's essentially like me and Ash will get signed to be your sparring partners.
Right.
So that means you can hit us with 100%. But we have
you guys are going 50%.
We have to be mindful of you because you're the one that's about to fight. But you need to practice going at 100%. When we're down on the ground, and we're trying to tap you out too.
Yeah.
But if we're doing stand up,
we're trying to make you aware of what you can tap out at this position. We're not trying to tap you out.
Right.
Oh,
because we don't want to injure you, but we want you can fuck me up if I have to get back surgery. All right, next.
Yeah.
And so then it's more to like you're at that point you're building your confidence, you're working on your strategies, and so what...
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, so if that's the case, then essentially your sparring partners are your pick-me-up game.
Kind of.
To like you're saying, build the confidence. Build confidence of who you're fighting against. Okay, so then fine, no big deal.
So CM Punk probably I can see him jerking his back by trying...
Because, when he's just jerking his back, I mean, it's just like fucking...
Just like trying to like really bring his A game, because not being 100% great at his craft.
Well, not only that, but there's so many haters hating on CM Punk because he left the WWE, and like you were telling me that story, he got fucked over by WWE, like so many wrestlers before him. Granted, a lot of people, obviously it is fake. Obviously it's fake. But there's still that drama that's going through between the owner of the fucking company and that wrestler.
Yeah.
If you're butting heads with your boss, the boss will find a way to fuck you over, which what they did to Bret Hart, which what they did to CM Punk, and what they did to so many fucking other wrestlers, where they said, you know what, fuck this, I'm out, I'm gonna go find something else to do. And a lot of these guys, to be honest, don't have a background in anything else other than fighting, or other than wrestling, or other than this, or other than that. So what's CM Punk's alternative? The UFC.
Or acting.
See,
and that's what I thought was an interesting decision for him to go UFC, considering he had no background in martial arts.
Right.
Like, so
CM Punk's going to end up back in WWE.
Oh, yeah, obviously. He's going to, I think he's going to go ahead.
But I would have chose him as fucking Casey Jones.
Oh, fuck
because of his comic book. He loves comic books.
He's
at Comic-Con fucking every year. So
he looks like that rugged guy that was
especially when he had long hair, and I get it in the comic book he doesn't. But he doesn't have short hair now. He has short hair now, but
even still, because he looks like he kind of.
I feel like it's an insecurity.
What's an insecurity?
I think he's going for back surgery because he knows he's not there yet, and I know that.
So
it's like a one like once he loses, That's it.
You
he
think
has to win at least 2 for us to be like, oh, he lost 1, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but Brock Lesnar's a fucking beast. He was like an Olympian wrestler.
No,
So-
he wasn't.
he was an NCAA champion.
He was NCAA champion. The Olympian wrestler was Kurt Angle.
Ah.
No,
Well,
he was.
He still knew wrestling.
No, but yeah, that's wrestling. That's wrestling. And fuck, dude, I know what it takes to wrestle. That shit's no fucking joke. That kills your stamina. You think fucking working out for an hour is a pain in the ass? Try wrestling for 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes, 3 minutes, or no, 9 minutes. 3 minutes
like when
per
she
round.
claims to have a headache. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Try to get there.
Exactly. You know.
You know what I mean? Or they claim to have a hangover.
No, but it's just like you feel. I mean, 3 minutes, 9 minutes, 3 minutes around feels like a fucking eternity, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, CM Punk. Who knows? On average, what do you think a wrestling match lasts? On average, there's no rounds.
No.
On average.
On average.
Not including pay-per-views.
Are we doing TV?
No, we're doing TV because on average, the pay-per-views, the main event ends up going from a half an hour to an hour and a half fight. You know, I'm talking TV.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say 8 minutes.
Okay.
8 minutes in a fight. Okay, that is one round that you are in. Okay, these UFC fights. If he gets booked for a main event,
what I'm saying.
that is a 5-minute round, and they go up to 5 rounds.
You don't think because of his name, they'll give him one of the main events, do you?
No, absolutely not.
He's gonna get like a
I know
prelim
for
or
a
something,
fact, and I don't even know. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if CM Punk has signed with UFC. He might have signed.
Well, didn't he shake that guy's hand after the match?
You know what? Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. So
that's why I'm saying, do you think he's avoiding it? Because
I don't think so.
Don't you think you needed back surgery fucking...
Like 3-4 months ago?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, I completely get it. I get it. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, if he was training and he herniated one of his discs, if he got a hernia in the back, in his back, obviously that's going to need to be...
You know when you're watching Pornhub and you herniate one of your discs?
No, because he likes to herniate a lot.
Yeah, like at home. Okay, get really horny.
Yeah, dog. But yeah, I mean, that's...
so. I think he knew it. I think he knew it.
Okay, so
maybe it's too WWE in me, but I feel like he knew it.
But I mean, it's just like I don't think that Dana White's gonna be like CM Punk, WWE superstar, main event right off the bat. Fuck that, because all the other guys in the UFC that have worked their ass off from day one that haven't gotten a title fight, they would, like, no joke, talk so much shit about him. So much shit.
Okay. Different question.
Okay.
With, not Lori Tate, what the fuck is her name?
Who?
Holm. Lori Holm?
No.
Holly Holm.
Holly Holm.
Thank you.
She's fighting tonight, by the way.
Right.
She's putting up her title.
They would never have Conor McGregor and fucking Ronda Rousey, because that's 2 pay-per-views that I can make you spend $60 on.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, they wouldn't.
So
but that's the thing, is that if Ronda would have won when she lost against Holly Holmes, she would have been fighting tonight with Conor McGregor, because she's been wanting to get on a bill, or not on a bill, with him, because she thinks he's an amazing athlete. Don't get me wrong.
Do you think she'd be second?
Oh, she would be second, because I mean, the UFC, Dana White's always had a thing. He ate his words a few years back, saying there will never be a UFC women's circuit. Never.
It's all
look
UFC.
at what's happening.
Yeah.
Look at what's happening. You know, so. And that's the thing, is that I mean, for me, I think equality obviously is number one.
Ronda really stupid. I mean, oddly, I shouldn't say stupid. When I say stupid, I mean like, man, that shit's stupid. Like when it's, I mean, in the '80s when that shit's good. In the '80s when you were born. Anyway, what's awesome is that Ronda Rousey, who was supposed to have a match at WrestleMania this year.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
It's probably going to be pushed next year, and has a fucking basically there's a contract on the table for her to have a similar contract as Brock Lesnar, which is only like Survivor Series, WrestleMania,
like the big
top
four. The big four.
You even know that.
Yeah, dog.
Awesome. Very impressed. So it's supposed to have a similar, you know, like when you're too hurt for UFC, you go into this protected place. And what the fuck was I gonna say? Dude, did you hear about the fucking... I just went on a tangent. Who's ever following me? Sorry. The fucking...
Now remember, if you're playing the comics drinking game, that should be like 4 shots right now.
Yeah. Dude. The fucking... When she exposed on Ellen that she thought about killing herself.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
That was nuts, dude.
I don't know. I would truly be... There's a lot of people that kill themselves and I'm like, sorry.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for like 2 seconds. But I would genuinely feel really sad if she did. If ever, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
Do you think she's still Ronda Rousey?
Oh, dude. Right? I honestly wholeheartedly feel that every Ronda Rousey fan is still a Ronda Rousey fan. And she
even after that goddamn Facebook
it doesn't
bullshit.
matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Because if you're a fan of something, you're a fucking fan of something.
Yeah.
So everybody that was a bandwagoner that
Hell
just
yeah.
on Ronda Rousey,
Hell yeah.
you know, on her, she's just like, she's fucking 9-0, blah, blah, this and that. You know, Holly Holmes, if
There's
she
a
would
million
beat Holly
Broncos
Holmes.
fans right now that weren't Broncos fans.
Exactly. And then all the fucking Rams fans that are all of a sudden coming out of the woodwork because they're out in LA.
You know what though?
What's that?
I'll still give you shit that they're Rams, but my heart is LA. So
Yeah, dog.
I still will give you shit.
Yeah, dog.
My uncle's a Rams fan.
Yeah, dude.
A fucking asshole. Go on.
But I'm saying, all the Ronda Rousey fans, you know, will still be Ronda Rousey fans regardless of the loss that she took. Granted, it was an ugly loss. That was an ugly loss for her. And then for her...
That was like the kick heard around the world.
No shit, dude. Yeah.
I didn't even see the fight, but goddamn Facebook.
Not only that, but I think more so if she were to... When she comes back. Not if she comes back, because she's already said she's coming back.
Yeah.
When she comes back... And they're, again, everybody that was off the bandwagon and now that are Holly Holm fans, they're going to be back and they're going to be Ronda Rousey fans.
Do you think there's Holly Holm fans?
Absolutely.
Now there are.
Now there are because she knocked
There
off...
was Buster Douglas fans and then they fell off.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, the reason why there are so many Holly Holmes fans is because she knocked off the Queen Bee, which is Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey's the Queen Bee, or was the Queen Bee, up until she lost.
She's still the queen, son.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. And I've always... Ronda Rousey is the type of chick that will, if you try to ask her out, she will say, okay. And just like in the Entourage movie, I honestly think that's how she ends up dating people. Is in the Entourage movie, like what she did with Turtle, where she says to take her out, and my wife is staring at me right now, and I feel my face melting right now.
I better say the right thing.
I know, right?
She's a lovely young lady.
That if you want to go out with her, you're gonna have to go a round with her. You know what I mean? And then after she kicks her ass,
not having a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. I have to cover myself.
Of course,
not having a girlfriend.
But think about it this way: I can see her beating the shit out of you in the ring, and then picking you up and saying, "I'll go buy you a beer."
Yeah, but
let's go. No, here's an ice pack for your fucking bloody lip that I just
feel like it would be respect. I'd be like, I'm going out with you because I kicked your fucking ass.
No, I don't think so. Because I think she would see that you went toe to toe with her for 10 seconds, maybe less. Maybe less, and say, you know what? You kind of had the balls to step in the ring with me, so...
Not beating her. But, I mean...
No, of course not.
But if it was like Daredevil fighting Elektra on a teeter-totter, where it was just a spar that they were... you guys broke even. Again, you're not beating her, and you're not even playing with her.
Right.
That would only piss her off even more. But if
just
it was just more like... Yeah, but if it was more like you guys were kind of toe-to-toe, you don't think that would turn her on?
I don't think so, no. Because she's number one an athlete. Number one, she's an athlete. So I don't think...
So you think that if she beat your ass, she'd be like, all right, I respect you.
I honestly think so. I really do.
If I was laying in bed and I heard a sound at night and I said, hey, Rhonda, go check that out.
Then she'd be like, get the fuck out of my bed right now, you little pansy.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
it's
that.
different.
But
that's different.
I think that's different, but
man. I guess it's I'm the older one in the house. Oldest one in the house, in the apartment.
In the apartment?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's the way I see it. I see it.
She can kick my ass.
She can kick anybody's ass here.
As soon as the bell rang, it'd be like, what happened? You know, yeah, no, I mean, that'd be awkward.
What would be awkward?
Like, to ask her out? I mean, considering I have a girlfriend, that would make it a little bit more awkward.
Make it more awkward.
But I just mean, like, I don't know. I don't think she would respect you. Not...
You want to be respected.
Well, no, I mean, like, girl... They don't might think so, but every girl wants to at least feel protected.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why she's dating another UFC fighter.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Maybe that's why CM Punk really went back to be a UFC fighter, just to get Ronda Rousey.
Get
Remember
at Rousey.
Whole thing? Get out Rousey.
Get at Rousey.
Hashtag get out Rousey.
Hashtag get out Rousey?
Yeah, I think we got one. I think we got a good hashtag.
I don't think so, man. I don't.
Just kidding. He has AJ Lee. She's hot.
AJ Lee?
I have no idea who AJ Lee is.
Is that a diva? No.
Is that a
It is
diva?
It is a diva?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna stop calling them divas.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. They're gonna just call them women of wrestling.
Oh, because it's sexist?
No, just the belt is like a diva. It's a butterfly on the belt, and like girls wrestling has gotten to be like
Bigger than what
legit-
it... Yeah,
legit. Again, because of Ronda Rousey, because
course.
of women being respected in that realm.
Yeah.
So they were gonna make it the women's title.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Anyway,
Moving on.
Well, the first image of Power Rangers was released, and it shows it's the kids that are all kind of together, and they're not doing like a fight pose or anything.
did you watch Power Rangers when you were a kid?
Yes.
On
I
purpose?
stopped at Mighty Morphin. The
There's
original.
different. I know there was
Yeah.
different versions, but
You didn't see Power Rangers Turbo, bro, when they were cars and shit?
Nah. like
that's when they ruined it. Like Voltron, when they became motorcycles.
Yeah.
It's like stop.
yeah.
If you're not gonna beat lions, don't go for fucking motorcycles.
Dude, speaking of lions, I think the Voltron reference to Deadpool was awesome. Or in Deadpool.
Oh,
It was
with
fucking
the-
awesome.
yeah.
The
What
Voltron
do you
ring.
say in that?
The Voltron ring, where they wanted that was dope. That was dope. Anyways, I digress.
Did you when you were a kid? Did you not lose your shit when the heads of the tigers or lions came off to go through the robot?
Oh,
that they were
fuck
fighting?
yeah, dude.
That was cool. Did you
Yeah.
see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
it because it was like episode, and when that happened, it was like he could have done that the entire time.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't see the picture. So I mean,
It looks
You
solid.
think it's gonna be cheesy? Is it gonna be a movie?
it's gonna be a
It
movie.
is a movie.
It is gonna be a movie.
I'm nervous.
Good save.
I'm nervous that
You remind me of remember with the video where they have like 8 kids on the fucking bed,
Oh, yeah.
and they just keep catching them.
Yeah.
It's fun.
throw them
Yeah,
back.
exactly. And they just keep going for danger. Anyway, go on. You think it's gonna be cheesy?
I hope not. It might be though, because I know it's Saban.
Saban is doing it. Yeah. Saban is doing it again.
They approved it, right? It's like officially licensed by them. So I don't think that they're gonna do anything more mature. One thing that I will say, and it was
But they gotta bring in us. Make me interested.
See, and that's
that's
what
true,
I'm
man.
that's what I'm thinking about, and that's what I'm hoping for, but I'm not sure. Like
Do you
one
think
thing
when
that
they talk, they're gonna be?
the way that they
Let's
did
go order a
before?
pizza.
I hope so.
I hated that.
They're like you over there.
Yeah.
and
yeah,
you hear the little
hated
wishing,
that.
Oh,
the
yeah,
wishing sound
man.
of how fast their
I
hands are.
fucking hated that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like
that was bad.
I just picked up the Power Rangers comic. Like it just came out last.
Oh, okay.
this past month, or the last week rather. And I'm very impressed by the writing. Like the way that they did the writing of it.
Oh, it's from Boom? From Boom Studios?
Yeah.
Did you know? Like, no joke. Like, I don't want to like go off on that, but we'll go back right now because I'm writing a comic script right now. Did you know that Boom?
What's my secret power?
What's my secret power?
Bone manipulation. Anyway, boom.
But yeah, it's that you can submit to Boom, like your script to Boom.
No, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I am so stoked for that. I can submit my script to Boom, and Boom will either say, obviously, you know what, it's good, but could use some work.
Work on this.
Would
Work
your
on
script
this.
have to be about Power Rangers? Or
No.
just
No, they have. I never heard of Boom before.
Yeah, they're
until-
like another indie comic book studio, man, which
And
I think is fucking awesome.
So when I bought the Power Ranger comic, it showed like all the things like up and coming and stuff like that.
Right.
And a lot of it was just like there was like, and actually the funny thing is after reading the Power Ranger comic at the very end, there's like
Power Ranger comic book.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
I picked
Yeah,
it up.
that's a picture that he was showing us.
Oh,
Yeah, so I just picked it up, and the writing of it is done really well. It's done. It feels like it's aimed to our generation. like the people that grew up when Mighty Morphin was a thing. So it's not written in like a child-friendly letter.
I knew it. Okay, sorry. Go on. Go ahead. I'm just all random yelling and shit. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, and so I enjoy that it's more mature. I'm not gonna say it's dark because it's not, but it's more mature. And the one of the things that I thought was interesting about up and coming like comic book artists or whatever is that at the very end of the Power Ranger comic there were four pages or so of a comic book, and it was just like it's like read this from a new script, and they gave it the title, and I read it just to kind of it was okay, but I thought that was cool of them to kind of like to find out more you have to buy this comic, and like they're giving publicity.
Isn't that what we fucking hated? Didn't we hate?
Oh
like,
yeah,
we were talking about
growing up,
Batman.
Yeah.
And then you have to collect some comic book you don't create. Like I like
not
Batman, but I hate
they're not
Robin,
related.
But it's not related,
They're
bro.
not related.
It's like at the very end of the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very last page of Power Rangers, it's like to be continued. Then you turn the page, and I think it was like Space Command Fighter or something.
Yeah.
It was some weird name. And then like you just start reading the synopsis, and then if you wanted to just close the book and be like, all right, I'll wait for the next Power Ranger, or you can actually read 4 pages, like a sneak preview or like a prelude.
Oh, I see.
Of this other random comic that Boom Studios is doing, and then it'll say like an original piece brought to you by Boom.
I'll raise your comic book Boom Studios to Suicide Risk by Boom Studios. Pick that shit up.
Really?
I have 9 issues. I stopped picking it up because I stopped kind of picking up comics for a while because Diana and I were saving up for the wedding. So I stopped picking them up. That comic, dude, is legit. Like, no joke. Like, all it is, it's the real quick synopsis. It's this if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, because I haven't read it in a while. I believe it's a drug. It's a drug that's out on the streets, like heroin, cocaine, that people end up injecting themselves with, or they end up taking, and they get superpowers from this drug. Okay?
Is it only for a special amount of time?
No, like
forever?
Yes, man.
Oh shit!
Yes.
I'd buy that.
Yeah. So then there's this cop that's trying to find out, because if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I think it's one of those things where it's like the cop had this tragedy where like either a family member took the drug and they died from it or something like that. So now he's
that was his superpower death.
No, he goes undercover to try to figure it out, and he gets his own power, dude, and then he's trying to deal with the whole thing. Like, I'm not kidding, dude. Like, that book was really fucking good. Like, really good, man. Yeah. I dug it a lot. I stopped picking it up because, again, like I said, we were saving for the wedding, but
grown-up shit.
Yeah, we were doing grown-up shit.
Adulting.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off on the Boom Studios thing, but dude, if you get a chance, I don't know if it's in a paperback yet, but if you can, it was really good.
You know, I was very turned on to Boom Studios because of how it feels like they're helping underdogs and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. So I'm like, I'll look into it. And the Power Ranger, like I said, it's the art as you guys showed.
It looked good.
We'll post it up on our Facebook if you guys want to see it too. The art, it's not too cartoony. Like, no. I was afraid it was going to be like Archer.
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm not down with all, you know what I mean? But like, it's solid. It's solid art, and it takes place right when the Green Ranger became a part of the team.
Oh, okay, okay. That's actually pretty cool.
And it's all the same names, and so Jason, the original Red Ranger, he doesn't trust him because he's like, how do we know he deflected from Rita? How do we know he's not going to deflect from us?
Yeah.
So it's...
Are they drawn like them? Like the original, or are they drawn a little different?
No, you can see that they're inspired by, but it's not like a real life looking drawing.
Got it, okay.
So, like in their first fight, like Tommy chokes up, like he freezes. Yeah. he freezes, and so then Jason is see, that's why we couldn't trust him. And so it kind of you can feel the tension
between them,
and then you can also like the action.
They made it more realistic as to a child,
as opposed to it's morphin' time, and then you just beat up all the putties. Like there's a scene where they get outnumbered, and like in the show, anytime putties came out, like they're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like the putties are gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just they're just there.
Would you rather fight the putties or the Foot Clan?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
I would
fight putties.
I would say the Foot Clan.
Foot Clan.
Who do you think would be harder, the Foot Clan or the putties?
See, putties never had weapons,
True.
I think Shredder and fucking
Lord
Ninja Vanish, that dude.
Oh yeah.
I think they would have trained him a lot better than, he knows a kick, throw him out there.
Yeah.
Throw him against these fucking Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I think you would train him a little bit better. But anyway, I mean, then again, fucking there's the stormtroopers who can't hit a thing.
Yeah. Have you seen that Stormtrooper skit? I think it's by Funny or Die.
Is it the paintball?
No, it's not the paintball one. It's funny. They're all at a cantina. They're all drinking, and then one of the guys has the helmet on, and he goes, "You know what? I don't know about you guys, but it kind of feels like every time we put these fucking helmets on, we can't hit a goddamn thing. But when we're at the range without our helmets, we're hitting everything." You guys haven't seen that?
No, I haven't
oh
seen
my
that.
god, that shit's hilarious.
Sounds awesome.
Oh, dude, it is hilarious. And then they do one of those things where, like, one of the one of the stormtroopers goes, "You know what? Fuck the Empire, bro. You can get arrested for that. Don't say that." Dude, they're trying to. It's really good. It's really good.
I'll check that out, man.
Yeah.
If you had a superpower, say it was the fucking, you know how in the Flash, it's whatever. How do you say it? Like if you're an evil dude, it brought out an evil thing in you.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Do you think yours would be defensive or offensive? Your power would like Luke Cage. I can't get hurt.
Yeah.
But do you think it would be like? You think it would be defensive or offensive? Like I could shoot fire, but I could get my ass kicked in like 10 seconds.
I'd probably be a defensive.
No, but I mean, what do you think internally you would be? Offensive or defensive?
Probably defensive. I would want to be offensive. Throwing fire and shit
Oh,
would
well,
be
obviously,
shit.
yeah.
But okay. But would you start fights with other people knowing that you have no defense whatsoever, other than your normal? I mean,
Yeah.
Jeet Kune Do or whatever.
But if you think about it, I mean, Luke Cage's powers, yes, they are defensive. But if you think about it, it's mostly
he also has
offensive
restraints.
too.
But what I'm saying is like, you could choose one. I would choose flight. I would choose this. I would choose that.
Well,
I'm asking.
If I was able to choose, that's a different story versus what I think I would get. Because of my
like Battlefront. Battlefront, you're either defensive or offensive. You can take off from things quicker, or
I would prefer. Like I already know. Like I've probably thought too long about what I would want as a superpower.
Yeah.
Super speed for sure.
Really?
Yeah. For sure.
Why? You're creepy, huh? Like you'd want to.
I see you get naked.
I don't know. The last girl you said you dated was your superpower was speed. So
Yeah.
Wow! I don't know if it was a hangover because usually it is a hangover. I was reaching. That was reaching.
Okay,
Anyway.
no. Okay, but no.
Start crying.
You talked to Bridget?
How is she? Did she mention me?
Tell her I still have a lock of her hair.
Thank you for saving my joke.
I think.
No, do you think you'd be offensive or defensive?
I would probably be defensive just because of the type of person that I am, as opposed to someone like.
When you're building up your characters, do you build up? Say if we're doing an RPG game, do you build up your defense first or do you build up your offense?
I build up my offense first.
You build up your offense first.
Yeah.
Same question.
I'd be more decent. I would want to be defensive, but I know by default I'd be offensive. I already know. I'd be more offensive.
So we're on the opposite side. Like
Yeah.
I would want to be
So then,
offensive, but I'm
same
gonna end
thing.
up being defensive.
Okay, same thing. In an RPG game, do you pick defensive or do you pick offensive?
I would pick offensive.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I would be defensive. I think I would.
Like deep down inside, you know for a fact you'd be defensive.
I think. Okay. That was a dog, not me. I think my personality.
Yeah.
If that were to hit me, it would be offensive.
Yeah. But you would want to be defensive.
But when I do RPG games, I do defense to last as long as possible.
Right.
Internally, because of my personality, I feel like it would be offensive.
Right.
Like it would be judged for me. Although I would choose defensive, my personality would bring up offensive.
Okay, well, if you had the ability to choose, you've already said you want super speed.
Super
or
speed
you
for
would
sure.
you would choose super speed
If,
for sure.
if I was able to choose,
If you were able to choose, what about you?
Dude, if I'm thinking of Vandal Savage, he's eternal or
immortal.
Immortal, thank you. He's immortal. You have all that time to learn how to be offensive.
Right.
If you're naturally defensive.
No, but okay, so you would
You want to live 1,000 lives.
So
I
you-
don't. I couldn't.
Okay, so
I
then
couldn't outlive
Okay, so
Any-
then
a lot
what
of
would be your superpower? If you had the ability, you walked into a fucking lab and they said,
I'd be greedy. I don't know.
no, seriously,
I
no.
want it all.
Yeah, I would be. I would not.
Really?
Know. Because I could leave there going know how to fly, even though as much as I want to know how to fly, know how. Like it's a possibility. As much as I would choose to fly, I'd be like, dude, throwing fireballs would be the shit right now, though. Like, anything.
Then
like,
you know what I would, because for me, like I've thought about it. I've really thought about it, as a kid growing up. Who was the one superhero that you saw on the X-Men TV show and you really thought about it and you're like, you know what? That would be an awesome superpower to have.
Nightcrawler.
Nope.
Damn it.
You?
Who did I think?
Yeah, who did you think? Like when you're okay.
It was Gambit.
Right.
Because I could light this up and throw it and explode.
Right.
Not fucking Origins Gambit where it's little Jubilee shit.
Yeah.
But like legit blow shit up.
Yeah.
That was dope. I loved Wolverine.
Okay. Well, obviously.
I mean, everybody loved Wolverine. But
because
I don't like close contact.
Yeah.
So I would throw from far away.
Right,
So it wouldn't
okay.
do it.
Magneto?
I also love Cyclops.
Actually, Magneto would be a pretty...
Magneto would be the shit.
Yeah.
Like that picture you posted of Magneto having Colossus
Yeah,
himself in the
punch himself,
face.
yeah.
That shit was hilarious. That was a shit. That was a shit.
Sure.
Yeah. But what I would honestly choose if it were me, I would definitely go ahead and pick like I had it. Like Rogue. You were able to absorb other people's powers.
That way you could be greedy.
Exactly.
You kill all kinds of people.
Fuck it. No, but
Fuck
you would.
it.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
people.
Fuck human life. I want power. No. But what also made me think about that a little bit more was the TV show Heroes, because
Peter.
Sylar. No, well, not only that, but Sylar
Yeah,
and
Sylar.
Peter.
Fucking Sylar.
Sylar's a shit, dude. Like but Peter.
The way they killed him was finally dope.
Yeah. He was able to absorb everybody's powers, but he absorbed everybody's
Oh, you didn't know
powers.
that? He's probably still alive.
And he but he was able to keep them until he lost his powers, and then he took that fucking thing, and then now he.
But he was always down to screw you over.
Peter.
Sylar.
No, Peter. I'm talking about Peter.
Oh, yeah.
That was a shit, because when they did that future episode where it's Sylar and Peter like facing off in the hallway, and then it's either Peter or Sylar where they're just like they like the opposite of each other, like one's fucking ice and the other one's fire. That shit was dope.
Did it make it weird for you that the guy would yell "Yatta!" just like fucking Chun-Li?
Kind of.
It was kind of weird because the guy was saying it, but sounded just like Chun-Li.
Yeah, but whatevs.
Okay.
I don't know.
That concludes this week, I think.
You think so?
We got two things.
Go.
Oh, now we gotta talk. Okay.
Shut up.
Really quick.
Yes, really quick.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yes.
Release date.
Blu-ray release date
Yes.
is the Blu-ray release is gonna have deleted scenes. One deleted scene in particular.
You heard
Yes.
of Red Ray, right?
I'm sorry.
Red Ray.
Red Ray.
Okay. Can I rock on? Nothing. I've said too much.
Continue.
There was one deleted scene in particular. It has Kylo Ren boarding the Millennium Falcon.
I heard about that.
Looking for Han Solo.
I heard about that.
So I guess like the scene is gonna be him going in. You know how it was in the deserted, like in the
Is it
desert.
an alternate
planet?
scene where Han
Yeah.
lives?
No.
Oh, then I don't
It's-
want to see it.
No, when they go to Maz Kanata's cantina, it's supposed to be that part, right?
Yeah. They board the Millennium Falcon, and he's like, "Where's Han Solo?"
Yeah.
But he says it in like the mask,
Yeah.
and I don't know how long
in
the
the
scene
mask
is.
when he was cool.
Yeah.
and not crying.
Yeah. So that.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. There's
What you just did right now. As soon as he took off the mask, I lost.
That's
it.
what you saw?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sadly,
I.
when he fucking walks on like Darth Vader, and you first see him, and he's fucking.
You're
dope,
like, we're in
he
for a
stops-
fucking
He
treat.
stops with the Ray. I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like if Darth Maul had lived, this is what I'd be seeing. Like Darth Maul when he had the hood over and he walks in and he's fucking dope.
Oh,
and
it's
you
just
first
like,
see him like that, and I'm like, yes. When the walls open and it's Darth Maul, fucking the shit.
Yeah.
Why'd you kill him? I love fucking Christopher Lee though. He did great.
Christopher Lee was the shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
Christopher Lee was
he
the
died
shit.
off.
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee, yeah.
Who's Christopher Lee?
Count Dooku.
Oh, that was Dooku.
Yeah,
I
man.
wasn't down with Dooku.
Jennifer Grievous was dope too, but only
Grievous was dope.
Only
Yeah.
because I hated that he had that smoke apnea or whatever the fuck
he's
he
like,
had. Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah, I wasn't down with Dooku.
How does a robot have oxygen problems.
This is true.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Okay, go on, next thing.
And lastly is just the Batman vs Superman. There was the Kimmel skit.
Oh,
that
that
came out
Kimmel
last week,
skit was the
which
shit,
was great.
man.
If you haven't seen it, it's
Yeah, if you haven't
really
seen
great.
it, I think we posted it, didn't we? I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, dude, just that part where fucking Ben Affleck holds up the phone to his eyes, and then the voice changer.
Jimmy Kimmel does it.
No. Ben Affleck does it first.
Affleck.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
thought you
and
said
then the
Matthew.
voice changer kicks in. He's like, "Say cheese." That was the shit. And when he
Who's
brings
that?
Lex over, he's just like, "It's Superman." He's like, "That's not Superman. That's Clark Kent." You know, and he
Takes
takes
off
off
his
his glasses. He's like, "That is Superman." I'm so embarrassed right now, and he just walks off.
Do you think he's gonna play like that? Do you think because
I
that's
think
his
so,
every
yes.
character?
Yes.
That's every character.
Yes, but I'm
Yeah, that's
starting.
him in Zombieland. That's
I
him in everything.
know, but I think he can pull it off.
Have you seen the movie Now You See Me?
Yes,
I have it.
You have it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If
I
he
would
plays
kind
that
of-
character,
I think he'd
Yeah,
be the
I
shit.
think that would be the shit as a Lex Luthor.
Yes.
And I'm really excited. And actually, when
the
I first,
Facebook movie where I'm smarter
I
as fuck
didn't,
than
I
you.
didn't see
the
that.
Facebook movie.
Like where
Oh,
he
Social
just-
Network, yeah.
He looks at everybody like
I'm fucking way smarter
Yeah.
than you. Yes.
that would be dope.
That would be well. I think if he does a hybrid of the two,
Yeah.
I think it'd be perfect.
It's like
Yeah.
always
I think it'd be
Have you seen this Facebook? Okay.
being the smartest man in the room or
Yeah.
whatever. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you see the cockiness that he has.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's perfect. I think.
But you don't get that instance where you're looking at two men about to fucking do the shit.
Yeah.
And then a little guy that like walks in, hey, Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent.
because he's not.
Bruce Wayne, the most famous motherfucker in Gotham.
But you
and
have to
Clark
think about
Kent,
it.
But that's
a
exactly
newspaper
it.
But
guy.
that's
That's
exactly.
exactly it.
You have to think about it. Lex Luthor owns a fucking company, dude,
Right.
just like Bruce
So
Wayne.
he, like,
But
I'm
why-
not
he doesn't
intimidated
care.
by
Why would he
you.
care?
Exactly.
Why would he care about a newspaper guy meeting the most famous man in the world?
Well, okay, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to spin it as Clark Kent being top news reporter. He's
Oh.
like making it up there, and
Oh,
he's
okay.
just and he's
And
just
he's
like,
like,
oh,
I love bringing
Clark
people-
Kent, oh, Bruce Wayne, two of the top guys that are in Metropolis and Gotham City.
Yeah.
I love bringing people together.
Yeah. And it's like the way he's so cocky about it is like it's like I don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're Bruce Wayne. Yeah, you're.
So is it Lex
you're
Luthor's event, you think?
Oh, absolutely,
absolutely, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree. It is
Yeah.
Lex Luthor's event. I agree. I still that kid was the shit
Because
dude.
he's still spinning it. Like I'm even undecided whether or not he believes or if he knows who they are.
I don't
He's got
think
those
I
resources.
don't think he knows.
Sure.
I think he has an idea of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But real quick before we go ahead and wrap it up, another Lego bomb has been dropped. Lego has just gone ahead and launched their Captain Avengers. Their
Captain America Civil War.
Captain America Civil War. Looks like we're gonna have Giant Men. Spoilers! Ha!
For those of you that don't know, that's Ant-Man when he gets really big.
That is Ant-Man when he gets really, really big. So, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up today because we're going to go ahead and catch the fucking McGregor fight. Go Conor McGregor. McGregor. This is going to be another episode of Comics. This is Esteban.
This is Ash.
This is Luis.
And we'll go ahead and catch you guys on the flip side. See ya.
And also the flip side.
Oh, flip side.